Hey everybody, welcome to our Lucky Dip video, and we are here as we are every week with Samantha Howson. Hey Sam, how are you?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and Benjamin, don't care about you. Let's get started.
That is also correct.
No, Benjamin, my inmate.
Prison bitch. Please refer to me by my title as prison bitch.
We did a prison episode of Good Movie Monday. If you haven't listened to it, go back to Monday's episode and have a listen. Let's just start. Have you got your bowls and your tins there? Have you changed receptacles there, Sam?
No, it's still the same.
I never go anywhere without my bowls. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome.
Comedy gold. Spies Like Us. I love that movie.
Doctor?
Do you love that movie?
Yeah, I do. I love Chevy Chase, so
it's
one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a funny movie, but I struggled with this one for a long time. It's only sort of recently I've come back around to it.
Oh, okay.
I just tried to kick off a round of Doctor, and nobody.
Sorry, I was too busy saying how much I loved it.
Take it away, Ben.
No, it's too late now. The moment's gone.
It's gone. It's passed. The moment's passed.
Can't just you can't force magic like that. Like that could have been. Because there were three of us, it would have been great.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
So Spies Like Us.
It has a cameo by Vanessa Angel right at the end.
Oh.
Does it really? Who's Vanessa Angel?
Science, the TV series. I know.
Of course.
Science, the TV series.
Only Ben can pluck a random television actress name out of thin air.
She was also in Kingpin, so she's done film as well, Glenn.
And of course,
and
you can
Spies
probably
Like Us. She's done Spies Like Us.
You can probably tell us her bust size as well. You're that good.
I believe she features in a Sir Mix-a-Lot lyric somewhere.
Spies Like Us. What was I missing for many years? I wasn't a fan of it for a long time, and I am a fan of John Landis. Always have been. I'm a fan of Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. Always have been. But this film just rubbed me the wrong way for a long time. But I came around about 10 years ago, and I really like it now. What was I missing?
I don't know. What didn't you like about it? Why did it rub you the wrong way?
I never felt like it went anywhere. I didn't feel like there was actually much of a story to it.
Oh, okay. I guess. I mean, you could argue that it is all about just them. And
exactly, it's just about them. But
the comedy of them together.
Look, obviously, now I definitely appreciate the comedy of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like it for a long time.
That's funny.
Ben's just in disbelief.
Yeah.
Someone else
to say.
Pluck a better movie out of the bowl.
It's like somebody saying they don't like Joe Dirt or think that Hubie Halloween isn't funny. Or, I'm just being pummeled left, right, and center by
mate. I came around.
Joe Dirt is in there. Is it?
Hang on. Sam, Joe Dirt. What do you think?
What I think?
Yeah.
Oh, I honestly haven't seen it since I was a teenager. I couldn't tell you whether I don't. It's not memorable to me, but
I guess
it doesn't mean it's not a good movie.
Aren't your kind of thing.
Who doesn't love a good kick and wing?
Yeah. And like David Spade's mullet, which it's a joke in that movie, but now that's his haircut. That's almost his hairstyle now.
That's true, yeah.
Now, David Spade has a TikTok account. FYI.
Oh, does he?
Does he? Does he do like dances?
The other day, I saw a TikTok of his. He was wearing the Joe Dirt shirt.
What's the
which was nice.
In the hand drive. Is that do they do the hand drive on TikTok? Do you remember a film called Grease, kids? It's from the olden days. They did a dance the hand
It's a
job.
very, very inappropriate film. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I can't believe the amount of times they made us watch that in primary school, and you're like, oh, how do you get a girl pregnant? Like it never. It's an odd film to make primary school kids watch.
That's true. It's all about the singing, though.
Yeah, that's right. There's like
Just the songs.
all the songs are.
How could a musical be bad
Yeah.
for children?
If only they would have let us watch Voyage of the Rock Aliens instead. Like, it would have been
I don't
Vicious
know
Lips.
that
a lot healthier, wealthier, and wiser.
That's right. Vicious Lips with its three-titted woman.
Yeah.
Long before Total Recall, I will add.
Wow.
Albert
who's-
Pune was the first man to think of the three-titted woman.
And I think we've spoken about it before. He should claim credit for that because he was originally attached to direct Total Recall in the very early days, and that's the one Punism that
Wow.
stuck.
Oh, so he ripped himself off.
I reckon.
Well, that was going to be like, I didn't see it in Alien from LA or anything like that. But does that go through the Pune filmography? There's always somewhere in it. There's a three-titted woman. You have to spot her like Wally.
If it's not a three-titted woman, it's a Norbert Weissner.
Yeah.
Who's going to pluck one next?
All right. I hate being the center of attention, but I'll do it.
Well, I'm the one in the center of the screen, so
Not on my screen, you're not.
last
Man Standing.
I'm,
that
I'm
Walter
shocked
Hill?
that you guys can read that because I did not know what it said. And I wrote it.
Is that Walter Hill?
It is a Walter
Or
Hill.
is, I thought it
What do you
was
think?
the TV show.
Yeah, I was. Why did I get a shock when I tuned into that first episode? I'm like, this isn't Bruce Willis fighting Christopher Walken in a desert town in Texas. This is all about people trying to get laid.
Family.
Is that Last Man Standing? Is Last
I
Man?
don't know what.
I think the TV series is like it's.
Hang on.
It's what is that? Like everyone who from that TV show except for the girl have now got had their TV shows in America and stuff. Like it's the guy from The Glades and Matt Passmore and
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember the name
yeah.
of the other guy, but they're all
There's actually a lot.
yeah.
There's a lot called Last Man Standing. But you're talking about the Bruce Willis one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Essentially,
1996.
The only one.
It's the real one. It's the one that's
Yeah.
it's a remake of Yojimbo slash
Yeah, it's
Fistful of Dollars.
it's like a neo-western, isn't it? It's a sort of gangstery kind of neo-western.
It is a 30s. It's a 30s gangster kind of their bootleggers.
Yeah, it's sort of Billy
They-
Bathgate stuff.
Yeah, and Christopher Walken, and it is Yojimbo slash Fistful of Dollars. The Bruce Willis is a stranger who comes to town, and there are two rival gangs that have this kind of that it's a border town. I think that helps. They smuggle in booze from Canada, and Bruce Willis comes to town and plays one side off against the other to make a quick buck.
And who else?
Mm.
Who else remade it?
Albert Pune.
Yep.
I've never seen that. Holy shit! Is that?
It's Norbert Weiss's finest performance, and it is a remake of Yojimbo.
I need to check this out. And Shannon Woory and Shannon from not Retrograde, that movie I talked about. They always got the name wrong.
It is also just for trivia purposes the middle piece in Albert's Cyborg trilogy, or no, maybe it's the third part because it went Cyborg, Knights, and Omega Doom.
What does this? Okay, so it's just, so after Earth is taken over by an army of robots, check. A small number of humans left are forced into hiding, check. In the nuclear winter, only droids walk the face of the Earth, in fear of a rumored human resurgence, check. And in search of a hidden cache of weapons, one robot. Hang on, I had to read all. Sorry. It's longer. Longer than the thing will let me.
Sorry about this, Sam.
One robot, his evil circuits destroyed. His evil. So that robots have evil circuits. It's like a switch. There's no opposition on the Genius switch.
It's the difference between a red light and a blue light, mate.
Right. You just use handkerchiefs in my day. It is a small town where a robot civil war is so everyone in it are androids.
Yep.
Robots. He tries to convince both sides to join forces in search of the weapons, all the while having a hidden agenda and an affinity for one of the local droids. Please tell me, is one of the droids Joan Chen? Because Rutger Hauer usually has to be Joan Chen. That he, I suppose it's Shannon Worry.
Hey, you've got your magic search machine there. This one has a screenplay not only by Albert Pune but by Ed Naha. Can you click Ed Naha? He's done other stuff, hasn't he? Prominent stuff.
Naha.
Ed
Honey, I
Naha.
Shrunk the Kids.
Beg your pardon?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Did he do that?
Well,
Wow.
he wrote it. Yeah,
I thought that was Brian Usner.
could
Stuart
be both.
Gordon.
You're wrong. It's Ed Naha.
Maybe he's connected to Usner and Gordon. This is a huge...
Yeah, there was 3. As far as I can see here, there was 3 writers on Honey,
That
I Shrunk the Kids.
Must be where I knew his name from. This is a huge digression. I apologize.
I'm just looking up Omega Doom on Just Watch because I have to see.
I've got
right
I've
now.
got 2 copies of it.
If
Gonna lend
only
it
you
to you.
weren't. If only you were still in my 5-kilometer radius.
I know. Well, you can come into my sex bubble. I've told you that.
That's right, the sex bubble. I keep forgetting about our sex bubble. I'm usually asleep when you attack my prison vagina. Which is just my feet tied together.
That sounds almost poetic in a way.
Sam hasn't listened to Monday's show yet.
Sorry, I'll get on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to now. Anyway, Sam, do you want to save the day and pluck something?
Ed Naha wrote an interview with Brian Yuzna for Dolls. He wrote the interview, so he's.
I knew he was connected with Stuart Gordon, Brian Yuzna somewhere. That's got to be it. And now there's a
Dollman. He wrote Dollman and Chud 2
Dollman. Who directed
Dollman.
Dollman? Okay,
and
so
Troll and Oddballs and Wizards of the Lost Kingdom and Spellcaster. That's just come out on
Mate.
Blu-ray.
I know now, because I always wondered how Albert Pune knew Stuart Gordon personally, because they used to have dinner. Must be the Ed Naha connection, maybe. Anyway,
And he did Dollman vs. Demonic Toys, the best
Yeah.
of the 2 franchises.
Dollman, directed by Albert. Anyway, Sam, save us.
Yeah. I picked out Bad Neighbors.
Or isn't it just Neighbors in the
Yes,
US?
Neighbors in the.
And we had to,
Is
just in case. Just
We
in
had
case
the
people-
TV show.
Yeah, because Dr. Carl might pop up and
Yeah.
why is Dr. Carl in a frat house?
Actually, that would have been great. I would
That
have
would
loved
be
that.
great.
Bad Neighbors is very funny, but the second one was bloody awful.
Yeah, no, the
haven't seen
sequel didn't do too well, but the first one is really good. I really like it. Seth
I would-
Rogen is, I
I
don't know,
would-
I'm a fan.
It's great. I went to see it at the premiere at, I believe it was at Melbourne Central. And was it? I can't remember if I'm pretty sure it's Bad Neighbors, but now I'm not sure if it's that or Baywatch. It's one of the 2. I'm pretty
Zac
sure it's
Efron.
because they had promotional models in the kind of foyer, jelly wrestling. And I saw Anthony Ganane was there, and you would have thought Anthony I. Ganane, Ozploitation legend, would have been right into the jelly wrestling, but he had this look of disgust on his face as he was trying to get past them without getting the jello on him.
I think I saw that same look of disgust on his face at a Monster release party.
Very possible. I think his face may have frozen in that position, but he
One of my favorite moments from Bad Neighbors, and I think it's the first one, is the De Niro scene at the front door.
Yeah. They're,
Yeah.
they're having a De Niro party next door.
Dave Franco's dressed up as De Niro, and oh God, he can pull that expression off perfectly.
Yeah, it was so good. I don't know why. I think it's because it's such a simple film, but they do so much with it, which is probably why the sequel doesn't work so well.
But I think the key to it is like Ben and I discussed with Chloe, Adam Sandler's brand of movies, and they kind of rely on a little bit of a relationship that you build up over the years with the way they make films and the characters they play. And I think it's the same with Seth Rogen and his crew, like your James Franco and all that. They they build a reputation for having a particular brand, and if you're not aware of that brand up until that point, it might not hit as bullseye as what it does when you are familiar with them.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I think that like most of the, I don't know what you would even call Seth Rogen's style of film.
Well, it's stoner comedy.
Surely they have a name by now.
It is stoner comedy. It's just a new way.
Really, just stoner comedy.
I was gonna say it's unfortunate that it's stoner comedy because he's in his 40s now.
Yeah, he shaved his head and he shaved his beard off, and he looks so different. Like it's it's really like jarring to see him without a beard after all these years.
Isn't it funny the trajectory that all like upcoming comedians have, going way back to recent ones like Rogan and whatnot? They turn into dramatic actors along the way. Like Jim Carrey did, and Adam Sandler did, and
are you talking about the Pickle movie? I haven't watched that yet.
Is that
I haven't watched it.
An American Pickle?
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, was it good? Is it on Netflix?
I think it's a Netflix original.
Oh,
maybe. Okay. But Ben, that was I think we've spoken about it before. That was directed by Jason Trost, Brendan Trost's brother.
Yeah, which I had no idea.
Yeah, so weird.
I didn't even know his brother made movies.
Yeah, there you go. Dearie. Well, I reckon we've
Brandon never made a post-apocalyptic Dance Revolution movie.
Yeah, they made it together.
Okay, well, shut up.
Jason
Binks playing solo.
What was that called? The FP?
The FP, yeah.
Yeah, they co-directed that.
Right.
But I think we've run the clock out. Haven't really got time for another round just because we just babbled too much shit.
But on the plus side, everyone now knows about Amiga Doom.
Yeah.
Go get some, folks.
I hope it's on YouTube. It's not on anything else on Just Watch.